Hey friends, Mark Holmes here. Of course, Jobu, he's out of the dust and things. As always, I want to thank you guys for watching, commenting, and subscribing to the Jobu Sports Report. Because without you guys, this just doesn't work. Now, I've got part one of today over with. We went to DC. Unfortunately, they didn't have a schedule to go through and do the work at the museum, so we got to go back in and be there at 7 o'clock tonight. So I went out to Warrenton, worked on framing up that basement, got most of that stuff done, and coming back here, getting a little something to eat, getting a little myself together before I go back to work. But I wanted to sand this thing and see if I can get some stain put on here, because this is the latest addition for the man cave. And when I start having some of you other YouTubers and stuff on, I want this thing to be done as a new set. So look forward to that. But it's getting to be the silly season already. We're not even finished with the regular season right now. We still have the games this weekend, and I'll be talking about Jacksonville. I'm hoping that my boy Calais Campbell will be able to take care of Tom Brady, but we'll talk about that later. But it's beginning to be the silly season. Mel Kipper has got his first mock draft 1.0 out already. And I got to tell you, people always ask me, Mark, when are you going to do your mock draft? When are you going to have that thing out? I can't wait to see it. And I got to tell you, I don't do mock drafts. There is nothing dumber than mock drafts. I'll tell you who I think the Cowboys may pick. But going through and trying to say this team's going to take this one, there's too many variables. And inadvertently, with all of these mock drafts, they put so many of them out that they can say, well, I told you they were going to draft such and such in the first round. Yeah, but you also told us that they were going to draft 200 other people in the first round. So it's really pointless. It's for entertainment purposes only. And in fact, if these guys like Mel Kipper and all these other draft gurus are more than 30%, then they consider that a great pick. So it's really kind of pointless. But with that being said, I did last year say that we were going to draft Taco Charlton a week before the draft. And I did go in the year before and say the Cowboys need to draft Dak Prescott. So if you like Dak Prescott, thank me. If you hate Dak Prescott, blame me. But either way, it is what it is. But anyway, it was funny because while we were working, Michael said, do the Cowboys need a defensive tackle? I said, well, you can never have enough really good defensive tackles, but that's not the biggest need that I see on the team. I said, why? He said, well, Mel Kipper is saying that they should draft Vet Villa. I think that's how you pronounce the name. If it's not, you know, I'm a name butcher. That's what I do. A defensive tackle from Washington. You know, he's big, really, really big. He's like 6'4", 346 pounds. An interior lineman, you know, that beast, that guy that you can't move in the middle. Pass rusher, that run stopper, the guy that'll plug the middle. That's who we had hoped Stephen Paya was going to be. Because Stephen Paya was supposed to be the guy, but, you know, injuries and things caught up to him. You know, being in Washington and being in Cleveland, that stank just kind of hung with him, and he was just never able to get right. So we had David Irving playing in that position. David Irving did well, but see, David Irving is really kind of lanky. He's tall, you know. He's more of a defensive end pass rusher. He did okay in that position. In fact, he did damn good. But it's not the real run stopper that you need in the middle. So I understand what they say on that pick, that's a good pick and stuff for us. But I still think that we need other places filled first. I'm a big guy that thinks that we need a game-changing wide receiver. I believe we need a game-changing safety. And I believe we need a really good swing tackle that can play guard or tackle, can fill in anywhere on that line. Those would be places that I think I would be looking for more of an impact first before I say defensive tackle. So we'll have to wait and see, of course, come April, what the Cowboys really do. And, of course, we're going to hear 50 million different things that they think the Cowboys should do. So that's my reasons for not doing mock drafts. And truth be told, I focus in more on the pros. Now I'm going to go through and start working on the draft and guys that I like and things like that, but I'm not a real big college every weekend type of guy. That's why I'm going to bring in people like Vosh and like guys like Cowboys Nation and things that do all of that film breakdown and all that study and stuff that will also give you a different perspective of things. So hopefully you guys will like what we're doing, and hopefully you're going to like the new set when we get set up. So look forward to hopefully all this stuff. And as always, I want to thank you guys for supporting the channel and being a part of the Jobu Sports Report. Now I got to get this damn thing sanded, and I got to get some stain on it, so that way I can have it ready by the beginning of next week. Oh, shit. Getting forgetful in my old age. Forgot to turn off the camera.